Hi everyone, thank you for joining today's webinar, and thank you to all the partner organizations for convening us. Like all of you, I believe that weapons that can't distinguish between a soldier in battle and a child playing have no place in a moral or modern military strategy. Without question, cluster munitions and landmines fall in that category. Cluster munitions scatter hundreds of tiny bomblets across a wide area, many of which fail to detonate on impact. Those unexploded bomblets can sit for years or decades, turning farmland, neighborhoods, and playgrounds into lethal minefields. From Laos to Ukraine, we've seen the same heartbreaking pattern. Long after the fighting ends, civilians, mostly children, are killed or maimed while doing everyday activities. Last year, children accounted for 42% of all recorded casualties from cluster munition remnants. These weapons don't just endanger and end lives. They set back economic development, block post-conflict recovery, and keep entire communities locked into a war mindset and trapped in fear. Landmines create the same legacy of indiscriminate harm. They don't know when a war is over. They don't know the difference between a combatant and a civilian. Around the world, landmines continue to kill thousands of people every year, decades after they were buried, often by groups or actors who are no longer alive for goals that no longer exist. That's why it's long overdue for the United States to join the rest of the world and end the use, sale, and distribution of these weapons. Many of our closest partners and allies have recognized that the humanitarian cost of these weapons far outweighs any alleged tactical benefit. We should stand with them. An argument that I often hear from my colleagues is that our adversaries are already using these weapons, so why shouldn't the US provide them or use them ourselves? But if we abandon our values when it becomes inconvenient, we undermine our ability to be trusted and credible when we need to build durable coalitions to solve the world's biggest challenges. And it gives our adversaries a powerful recruiting tool and environment while making our partners question if our word is worth anything. To be clear, banning cluster munitions and landmines would not weaken our national defense. We have the best, most advanced military in the world. We have more precise alternatives that can achieve our objectives without leaving behind a lethal footprint for the next generation to suffer. Any perceived short-term utility of these weapons falls far short of the actual long-term harm they inflict on our credibility, humanitarian values, and global security. That's why I've worked in a bipartisan way over the past several years to prevent the transfer of cluster munitions to any country. While we haven't been successful yet, we've seen support grow with each vote that we had in the 118th Congress. And I'm hopeful that with the new information and findings in the 2025 Landmine Monitor Report, we can build even more support to end the use, production, and transfer of these weapons. So thank you all for your partnership on this important issue. I'm looking forward to continuing this conversation with all of you. It is an honor to be doing this life-saving work alongside all of you. Thank you.